Yo, what up? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? This is your man Plus. I want to introduce to y'all the Untitled series coming soon. Barber docu-series. It's untitled. Make sure y'all stay tuned. It's gonna be action-packed. A lot of informative information. Y'all will not regret it. Y'all see where I'm at? I'm at the live casino right here in Baltimore, right? I'm about to go in here and talk to the man that's holding this expo down, Mr. Vernon. He is in charge of the Baltimore Expo that's going down August 4th, the Barber Expo, August 4th. Let's go in here and talk to Vernon right now.
What's up, bro? What's going on?
What's up, Vernon? How you doing, bro?
I'm blessed, man. How about yourself,
Likewise,
man?
Likewise.
Always.
Y'all know what it is. We are here, live casino in Maryland. It's going down August 4th. I'm here with Vernon. We're gonna get some of the inside of what to expect August 4th right here, Barber Expo at Live Casino. We are live here at the Live Casino. I'm here with Mr. Vernon, right? The one that is going to have it official. It's going down August 4th, Baltimore, right? Vernon, introduce yourself. Let the people know who you are, what you about, right? Let them know everything that's going on August 4th.
All right, my name is Vernon Dawson. I'm the owner and founder of the Baltimore Barber Expo, which will be held at the Casino Live, August the 4th. Classes will be starting from 7 to 1. The shows is from 1 to 7. So yeah, that's about it.
So let's get into this, Vernon. Tell me a little bit about yourself, man. How did you get into the barber industry, man? You know, we are in one of the biggest professions of the world,
Yes.
right? You are setting like markers, man, in this industry, man. How did you get started in this?
Well, I'm gonna tell you. So my older brother Daryl, I have a twin brother identical. I have an older brother Daryl. We had a barber shop, right? And my brother said to me, he said, "What do you really want to do in the barber industry?" Right? I said, "Well, I wouldn't mind giving shows. I wouldn't mind being a distributor as well." That's how everything really started too. And he said, "Well, you got to make your mark." So ever since I started from the barbering in the barbershop, from the barbershop to the streets, I had an idea, a vision, what I wanted to do for the next 5 years. Right? So by this being my 4th annual year for the Baltimore Barber Expo, I have a vision that I want to achieve. Right? So this is my 4th annual. My first year was amazing. We did way better than we expected, because you always go into something that, you know, you got to take the ups and the downs.
Right.
And pretty much you really don't know how it's going to turn out. So it turned out better than we expected. Right. So that made me motivate. It motivated me as a person to make myself better and make changes on what I have to do for the next year.
Right. And you're still a young man.
Yes.
So what age were you when you got started in the barber game?
Okay, so I mean, I'm a little up there. So I'm 51 years old now, right? So I started this whole thing 25 years ago.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
so, and I've been just taking different steps and different ways and opportunities, relationships.
Right.
Relationships is huge in this industry. You don't have relationships, you don't have nothing.
Right.
So what I wanted to do was, I wanted to take each year and make it different, right? For myself and whoever else is surrounded with me.
Right.
And what I mean by that is take accountability on what you do, or what you perform, or how you act around people or whatever. So to make a long story short, the drive and inspiration from one of the biggest names in the business is Jay Majors.
Yeah.
I hooked up with Jay, and he showed me a total different look on what it takes to have an expo. Okay. Everybody think they could just jump in the game and, okay, we're gonna have an expo next month. No, it takes a lot more than that.
Right. So you're on your 4th year doing the expo.
Yes.
So from when you first got into the barber industry to where you are now with your 4th year doing the expo, like did you know that you was going to be going to this route? I know you said you was going to the distribution route, right? How did you end up in the expo route?
So, again, the grind,
Right.
the relationships. They are the two biggest things that you have in this barber world. If you don't have relationships, I mean, with different people in this industry
Right.
and different ways of learning how to give a show,
Uh-huh.
there's no reason to even be in the business, first of all. So by me traveling to different shows, seeing different venues,
You got inspired.
yes, I got inspired. It made me want to change myself in the game for myself.
Right.
And so that's why I said, I came up with the idea. I said, man, I'm gonna get into the the expos,
Right.
and see how I fly out. So far, by having Jay knowledge and teaching me different ways on preparing for expo,
Right.
made me a better person. So
Right.
yeah.
Okay, so and you currently you own barbershops?
Yes.
Right. So how many barbershops are you owning right now?
I have one particular barbershop right now. It's in it's on South Baltimore, South Andover Street.
Okay.
Okay, we've been there for 25 years.
25 years.
Yeah, 25
Wow.
years. But to make a long story short, so I'm kind of heavy in the real estate business too as
Okay,
well.
cool.
So I have
cool.
30 properties in the Baltimore area.
Ah,
Yes.
Nice.
So it's a little bit of everything that inspired me to want to do other things and do other avenues. So by being an entrepreneur, I just like tasks. I like
Right.
things that's going to be tough to do that people say you can't do.
Well, I'm glad you said that, man, because I know a lot of people will be on the outside looking in.
Yes.
You're coming to one of the most popular cities in America,
Yes.
Baltimore.
Yes.
You're going to put on one of the biggest expos,
Yes.
right? That's a challenging task.
Exactly.
Right? And you like tasks, but what's one of your motivating factors, man? What do you want the people to get out of this expo that's coming August 4th? This is your 4th year. It's going to be bigger than ever. It's at Live Casino, Maryland, right? What do you want people to get out of this expo?
Okay. Well, first of all, when you do an expo, you have to think about not just yourself. You have to think about the vendors. First, the vendors are the people who make the show.
Right.
See, a lot of people just get vendors and they just want to fill up the spot and say, okay, yeah, we have 180 vendors. But out of them 150 vendors, did everybody eat like you ate?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See, that's where the biggest deception and the how can I say, difference on when people want to have an expo.
Right.
So I look at the vendors first. I make sure they're good in the way you lay out, the way you design the layout.
Right.
You have to make the layout comfortable or compatible to everyone,
Right.
not just yourself.
Right.
So if you make it compatible to the vendors, of course, they're going to be successful. And if they be successful, what is that going to do for you in the future? They're going to want to rock with you for the next 1 or 2 or 3 years
Right.
on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So with this big task, man, what type of team does it take to run something like this, man? This is big. And I know a lot of people might not understand the magnitude of putting on the expo, and not just the expo. You are at Live Casino. This is not just any venue.
Yes.
Right? What type of team does it take, man, to pull this off?
Well, I'm going to tell you, man, it takes a team of 10 people, and I still think that's not enough because you have so many facets and avenues that you have to view
Right.
to make your team work and to make an expo work.
Right.
So again, like I said again, I can say it so I'm blue in the face.
Right.
I really look up to Jay. He's been an idol of mine. He taught me a lot. Because when I first started, he was like, he's like, Vernon, you got to make sure you get the right people in the venue. So I just want to make a difference for everybody.
Right.
I'm talking about everybody's involved, not just the team, not just the expo itself.
Right.
I want to be known. Oh, when Vernon's show comes, no, I want to go there because A, it's friendly.
Right.
2, you make it friends. Everybody want to talk to each other. It's
Right.
not so much of, oh, if you know this person, should I go up to him and talk to him or whatever. I think everybody should be approachable.
Right.
Right? That's the disruption now. Most people want to be famous, right? But they want to forget where they came from.
Right.
So
And that is one thing I will say. with us barbers, we should be so grounded in the community. We should never forget where we came
Yes.
from. We are the community.
Yes.
And a lot of us, we got to realize that we are the community. We're
No,
not
you're right.
just grounded. We are the community. You know,
Yes.
a lot of us should be looking more into politics and getting
Exactly.
into that, because nobody knows the community like the barbers do.
No, you're right.
You know, but let me change gears a little bit, because we know with everything that's good, right, there's struggles.
Oh, it's
right?
bad. Oh, it's
So how do you deal with having a team of folks putting on a show of this magnitude and then having somebody who's not holding their weight? How do you deal with that?
So what you got to do is, what I learned over the years, everybody's not going to work like you.
Right.
So if I'm carrying my weight, I got to carry 4 other people's weight.
Right.
And then once they get in sync with you, then they know what they're expecting of them.
Okay.
Right. So again, it takes a lot, man. It's just motivation.
Right.
You gotta have that motivation. You gotta have that grind. You know that.
Right.
You know, like when you get up for work, you have to love what you do.
Absolutely.
Okay, you can make $300,000 a year, right? But you can hate the job.
Right.
Are you gonna be successful? No.
Right.
You have to love what you're going to.
Right.
You have to love what you're doing. You gotta love the people that surround you.
Right.
So,
Right.
and that's what I take really seriously. Friendships, relationships, and go along from there. Yeah.
Right. Right. So when you know, unfortunately, everything doesn't always go smooth, right? So when you come up on something like this, because this is for the people who may be thinking about something,
Yes.
and right, and we gotta be real with them, right? Part of the process is not just showing the good; we gotta show them the whole thing, right? So how do you, Vernon, personally deal with things that don't go your way when you're trying to put on something like this, or in business in general? Because you are a shop owner.
So I'm gonna tell you, again, you gotta have tough skin.
Right.
Because 9 times out of 10, things ain't gonna fall into place.
Right.
Because you have to expect bad things to happen, because that's just how this business is.
Right.
That's on any business.
Right.
You know, the old saying is, when you first start a business, your first 5 years, you don't really see no money.
Right.
And that's true.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
So that's the same way as when you're giving an expo.
Right.
But you try to narrow that down to 2 years.
Right.
So try to go from 5 to 2 years, because I'm gonna answer your question again. So when you have like investors, when you're doing, let's say you getting a Burger King.
Right.
So when you putting on a show,
Right.
and you trying to get investors, them investors want to see what they getting themselves into.
Right.
Right? And it's another thing Jay taught me. People. How many people can you get in that venue?
Right.
That's what Babyliss, Andy's, all the big people, Wall, that's what they're looking for.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, they want to be able to come to a show and push that product.
Right. Right.
Right? You can't push a product if you have something huge and you only got 500 people.
Right. Right.
And it's sad to say this, you're wasting their time.
Right.
So you have to find ways and avenues to make yourself and adapt yourself to situations like that.
Right.
That when things do go wrong, and I do get mad, I do get frustrated. I'm not gonna sit there and lie.
Right.
I get frustrated, but me getting frustrated is not gonna make nothing else better. I'm a
Right.
leader, so by me getting frustrated, I'm letting my team down.
Right.
Right. So, but yeah, we're absolutely blessed. I gotta give one big thanks to one person, my ex, and I'm not scared to say this. She's been an integral part
Right.
in this whole situation. Her name is Angie. She owns Open Door Financials.
Okay.
Right.
Big up,
So
big up, Angie.
yeah, yeah. So I want to give a shout out to her. She's done a lot for me, mentally, physically. I'm just, everything a partner needs to have.
That's beautiful, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Because what I picked up on what you said is it's your ex, but you're giving her props.
No, I'm always
right?
giving her props.
And that doesn't happen too often either, man.
No.
So you really, from what I see, you're really a man who likes to, give people their due respect.
Yes.
Right, and that's a big one because
No.
Normally you talking about an ex, everybody talk about, oh man, this that.
Oh, they don't get along.
Right, right.
No, we have our bumps and roads and arguments, but yeah, she these past 3 shows, when you come and show, when you're trying to become a big show, you finance a lot of it yourself.
Right, right.
Right. But then once you get in your third, your fourth year, it starts to get a little easy. Your fourth and fifth year,
Right.
that's when you got other people
Right.
providing it for you.
Gotcha.
But at the same time, you have to provide something for them
Right.
to want them to
Right.
provide for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
So yeah.
So Vernon is going down August 4th, 2024,
Four.
right here at the Live Casino, Maryland.
Yes.
Right? Let the people know why they should be here, and if they're not here, what they're going to be missing out on.
Okay. Well, I can say this. We're going to have so many different types of things and activities to do here. We have in 3 classes, right? We have in 1, Rob the Original teaching a class,
Ooh.
which is fire. And I mean, I still can't believe I still got to pitch myself.
Yeah, he's a big dog, big dog.
He's a beast, and everybody knows that. He's known in the industry.
Yes.
And I have mad respect for him. We got Danny the Cess Addict, who is critical. I mean, he did a couple of my shows.
Right.
And Danny's a real good teacher. And people gonna find that out
Right.
August the 4th.
And he's been in the game for
Yes,
a
he's
minute.
been in the game. And Verano is our local guy.
Yeah, Mr. DC.
Who's very intelligent.
Right.
People don't really understand that, but he really is.
Right.
He has a lot to do with Coco.
Right.
He's partnered with Coco. Dave is the owner of Coco
Okay.
Clippers, which is one of the hottest trimmers in the industry right now.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we got a lot of activities. We got VIP classes.
Okay.
Well, that's going to be VIP is what you get entrees and drinks.
Right.
That's a different package, which is $175.
Right.
And then you're going to have the big package, which is $415. It means you get all 3 classes plus entry.
Right.
And the VIP.
Right.
Which is $415.
Nice.
Yes.
So let's make it clear for everybody in the Baltimore, Jersey, Virginia, DC area, we have something local.
Yes.
We have a nice big expo that's going to be local. This is going to cut out all the excuses
Yes.
of why you cannot come, right? It is right up the street or down the street. Make sure y'all show up, support,
Yes.
right? BSB, Barber Supporting Barbers. We got to support each other, right?
Yes.
So make sure we show up and show out. August 4th.
Everybody come to the Baltimore Barber Expo, August the 4th, 2024. It's gonna be a sight to be seen. I mean, I just want to give a shout out to PA, the whole PA crew, which is gonna come in heavy, which is Eric. He's the founder of the Berks County. Barber Expo. And I want to give a shout out to, again, VA, DC, all them surrounding areas. I just want y'all to all come out. We have fun, learn a lot more about each other, and just let's all be successful together.
Yeah, and like Vernon said, it's about relationships. So
Yes.
we are building relationships. We got to support each other because when we support each other, we grow as a
Exactly.
whole, as all barbers, right?
Yeah.
I think we are getting to that point now where we're all starting to see the benefits of support,
Yes.
right? We're all
Yes.
taking this a little bit more serious. We're getting more professional, and we're seeing our numbers go through the roof.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Relationship-wise, we have another young lady that's working with you.
Oh man.
Miss Ivet.
Oh.
We're gonna bring her in a few minutes. Give us a little bit on Miss Ivet before I bring her in.
Fellas, she's gonna be a good mix with the Baltimore Barber Expo. She brings a lot of knowledge to the game, and I'm happy to surround myself with her.
Right.
One thing the problem that we've been having, like we talked before, communication.
Right.
All right. So, like, say if somebody who speaks Spanish really don't understand the rules and regulation in the barber battles. Right. That's what means that comes in and explains to them even more if the people that don't speak English,
Gotcha.
which I think is something that we really need to improve on.
Right.
And I'm going to do that with her.
Okay.
She gives very great shows. She just did a show here in Baltimore, and she did real well.
That's what's up.
Yeah, she did real well,
That's what's up.
and I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
And she's got a lot of stuff coming up, and stay tuned because we got some stuff that we're gonna do together.
That's nice.
And she's gonna be successful because she got her head on right.
That's what's up.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yes.
Yeah. Vernon, man, I appreciate you, man, taking this interview.
No,
man,
I appreciate it.
I'm wishing you much success and continued success.
Definitely, I appreciate you.
August 4th, I will be here,
I
God
can't wait.
willing,
Yes.
and I'm going to be here and I'm to see you and support you for your event, man.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to give thanks to God too. So first and foremost in my life.
Absolutely, absolutely. The Most High.
All right.
I'm here with Miss Ivet, Ivet the stylist. Ivet, let them know a little bit about you. You are originally from Mexico, right?
Right.
Now you live in Virginia, and you've been doing your thing in the barber and beauty world. You have your own business, right? You're doing event planning, right? How did you get started in this industry?
Well, I started long time ago in 2008 in Mexico. So I started in 2008 to just regular class, like barber class. After that, that's a hard, when you start.
Oh, yeah,
because
for
you
sure.
don't know what did you do after, the
get your
class.
confidence and all that.
So after that, I moved to Virginia in 2010.
Okay.
So I started to work with the Dominican place, Dominican salon.
Okay.
Like blow dry, flat iron, like really, really different, like barber.
Yeah.
So I started to the school in Richmond Technical Center around 2011
Okay.
to the cosmetology.
Got you.
Yeah, so long time ago.
So now you went from Mexico to Richmond. Now you got your own business. You done your own expo, right?
Right.
You did an expo here in Baltimore,
Right.
Highly successful, right? Now you're coming again. You find yourself back here again in Baltimore. And are you going to be at the Baltimore Expo August 4th? Are you going to be there?
Yeah, so I'm really, really happy to start working with Vernon.
Yes.
Yeah, so with the Latino community, because it's a little bit hard for us.
Yes.
Because some people don't speak English like very well.
Right.
So that's a little bit hard to came to the expo in English.
Well, that's perfect. So let La Gente know, right? Let the people know what's going on August 4th. Let the people know where we're going to be at. Let them know about where to get the tickets. Let them know everything about VIP tickets. Let them know what's going on. Let the people know. Translate for them in Spanish.
Okay.
Right now.
Bueno, mi nombre es Ivet Stylist y vamos a estar trabajando en una colaboración este 4 de agosto con este gran evento en Baltimore, en el casino de Maryland, con este gran equipo, con Vernon. La verdad que estoy muy contenta en este podcast porque vamos a estar trabajando en esta expo, en esta gran expo, donde ya los tickets están disponibles en línea por Eventbrite, right? The tickets is already.
Yes.
Yeah. So, ahora, si tú quieres participar en la batalla de barberos es muy fácil, son 8 categorías y pues en este podcast estamos hablando prácticamente de este gran evento, de la colaboración entre the Latino people and the American people.
Yes.
So this is like big, really, really big community.
Yeah, we got to come together.
Work together.
We got to come together.
I'm so excited to start to working with us.
Absolutely, yeah. We have to come together. BSB, barbers supporting barbers, right? Beauty supporting beauty. We got to support each other, right? So that's a beautiful thing. Make sure everybody, y'all show up August 4th, Maryland Live Casino, right? Yvette will be there, right? So if you haven't met Yvette in person, she'll be there. She has a lot of influence on social media. She has her own business. She's been in the game for a while. So make sure that if you want to get more information, you come talk to her and she could help point you in the right direction, right? Yvette, is there anything where people can find you?
Well, I have a company with Latino Hair and Barber Fest.
Yes.
And well, I started working in Baltimore last year.
Okay.
I love it. So I do like master class and barber. I mix in one time.
How hard was
Everything.
that? How hard was that putting on a show like that? Was that difficult?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, it's a little bit difficult,
Right.
but I love it. It's
Right.
my passion to help the other people.
Oh, okay.
So my community is very talented. So yeah, so my work is, work with them to
Yeah.
grow.
And we need you, right? Because you help bridge the gap, right? You help bring both sides together. So you're a very important person to the industry. You're an asset to the industry, and we appreciate you, Yvette. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you
And
so
I have
much.
a great team, Latino people. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Okay.
All right. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, your cousins, your uncles, anybody you know that the Untitled docuseries is coming.